this short video regarding accessing SPSS, which is the computer software program that we will use for both PEG 615 as well as ATH 398 and other classes here at Canisius College. There are really two ways to access the program, 2 to 3 ways, and there may be some other additional workarounds that you may be able to find through your employer or school district. For students that are on campus, the easiest way to go and access the program is simply to come, obviously using Windows 10 as an example here. Same thing applies for Macintosh computers, is just type in SPSS in the search command for programs, and you'll see that the version 24 here will go ahead and pop up, and you'll see that it comes right up here for you. Now, first of all, SPSS, what does it stand for? Statistical Package for the Social Sciences. This is one of the most popular programs used in really all fields: education, research, business, medicine, countless other professions. That SPSS is a very powerful statistical analysis program that we will use throughout the class. The biggest reason why we go ahead and use it is that it is, again, kind of the gold standard for many industries that you either will be working in or may currently be working in, and it just has a lot of flexibility and the ease of use. Almost all the almost all of the homework for many of the modules that we will do, in which we will do statistical analysis, will use SPSS. Now, if you want to try and analyze data using other programs, for an example, Microsoft Excel does have some functionality for statistics. I think you'll find that SPSS is really pretty intuitive and just much easier to go ahead and use. So again, for students that are on campus, they simply type in SPSS, hit return, and then it accesses the program for you to use for, again, homework and for other demos. The other thing, that for all these SPSS homework assignments, typically in the soft chalk lesson, I will demonstrate using a video recorder such as Camtasia, which we're using right here, to go ahead and show you how to actually do it. So there's a lot of flexibility and really powerful analysis tools here for you to use. The second option now for students that are off campus, okay, so again, even though ATH 398, our undergraduate course, is an online course, most students taking that are on campus. That being said, students that are taking 615 statistics in the graduate program, most of those students are not on campus. So accessing the program for them could be, not could be, will be impossible unless we develop some kind of workaround, which I have ITS working on a little bit, but I don't foresee that happening here in the near term. Probably the best route, which we've used in the past, is basically to go ahead and rent a copy of SPSS for a 6-month period. You can see that purchasing the program as a standalone copy is over $2,000. So you can, and I certainly wouldn't ask you to go ahead and do that. So one of the options that several websites have, and this is just one that I brought up, you can certainly search for a better price, is that you can actually rent a copy of SPSS for $35 for a 6-month license, which allows you to go ahead and download it onto 2 computers. So if there's someone that you know, maybe you could work something together where you again go and split the cost. But this is a pretty easy way to go ahead and do it. Again, I know $35 is $35, but in the same breath, I sent you the textbook information earlier in the semester, and that's a textbook you should be able to find used. So the cost to me is not prohibitive, and it really is important for you to be able to understand that. Now the other option that you have is that if you are currently employed as a teacher or in a business somewhere, there's a reasonable chance that your school district, your business, the corporation that you work for, uses SPSS to go ahead and generate statistics about the business or the school district. So it might be worth a phone call to maybe one of your administrators. Do we use SPSS? And if so, could I get access to it for a 4 to 5 month period during the class? So just some different options for you to go ahead and consider. And I just wanted to give this to you. We're not going to be using it until typically the third week of the semester. So that does give you, again, 4 weeks or so now to go ahead and kind of straighten this out. And certainly, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And again, just going back to the program here real quickly, I will go ahead and in all the soft chalks that lead up to actually using this as homework, I will go ahead and show you demonstrations on how to use the program, and how to download data, how to analyze the data, how to interpret the data. So I think this will serve as kind of a starting block for us to go ahead and make sure that everybody has access, and that's why I'm sending it to you early, so that everybody's all squared away, hopefully by the first or the second week of the semester. So once we start in week 3 with the measurement of central tendency, everyone will be ready to go. Okay. Thanks, and again, any questions, feel free to send me an email.